President is coming just in time for a group of youth football players heading to Texas for a chance to be national champions. Our News Channel 3's Patrick Price live in downtown Kalamazoo, where the community is ready to send off the Kalamazoo Vikings youth football team. Patrick, this is a long journey for the team, right?
Exactly, long journey. It started out in this parking lot off of North Rose, and it went down Westnedge, this bus full of 20 or so players with their coaches and staff, and it was full of complete police escort all the way down to 94. Now, this team made up of 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. They were crowned state champions in the Rocket League, which qualified them to travel to Dallas for the national championship. Now they're representing Kalamazoo, but we spoke to the coach, and he says, you know, this is more than just about a football game. This is about teaching these kids educational values as well as staying in school and focusing on a lot of the things that you can be taught in football. So a lot of these parents out here are excited for their kids, and some of these parents actually getting into football for the first time for their kids, and this is the result for their first year. So definitely excited. We'll have the full story tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW7 and News Channel 3. Live in downtown Kalamazoo, Patrick Price, News Channel 3.
Turning now to your Christmas night forecast. This is a live look outside over Kalamazoo. We didn't see much of a white Christmas this year, and that trend is going to continue into tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson is here now with a warm-up in our forecast. Keith?
Well, you know, Kate, with this kind of weather, so quiet and really mild temperature-wise, for the most part, you would think it has to come to a screeching halt soon, but not too soon. In fact, the next couple of days, we're going to get even warmer, mid to upper 30s right now, with 35 in Kalamazoo, a little colder in Sturgis and Battle Creek and Grand Rapids, a little warmer along the lakeshore, South Haven, Holland, and also Muskegon. Nothing to show you here on Live Doppler Radar. It's all quiet on our 100-mile scan. Here's our fastcast. Skies will be partly cloudy later tonight, and we start off tomorrow morning right at about freezing, headed for the 40s and headed for some rain on Saturday. More weather coming up in just a bit. Back to you.
New tonight, Michigan State Police are spreading Christmas cheer to a West Michigan girl whose mom is in jail, accused of abusing her and torturing her. On Friday, 47-year-old Stephanie Ortega was arraigned on 2 felony charges. Her daughter is in the care of Child Protective Services. News Channel 3 station Mulaney was with Michigan State Police as they delivered gifts to the 6-year-old girl. She's live in Paw Paw with the story. Station.
Jared, police first met this little girl at the hospital last week, and they say she touched their hearts and made them want to do something more. Police say the girl, who we are not identifying, is the victim of one of the worst abuse cases they've seen. Court documents show her mother, 47-year-old Stephanie Ortega, told detectives she would strap her daughter to a plastic chair and wrap shoelaces around her neck so she couldn't move. She told them she also kept the girl in a dark room and used sunlight as a reward. This week, state troopers at the Paw Paw Post collected donations to help buy Christmas gifts for the 6-year-old. They raised hundreds of dollars and bought presents for the girl and the other children staying in the emergency foster home. The adults there tell us the child is adjusting well, and police say they hope this will be a new beginning for her.
She's had a rough couple of years. We're just hoping we can turn things around from here and make it a little better from this point on. That's what the season's all about. It's not just the packages on the store shelves. It's about going above and beyond and putting a smile on somebody's face.
And police say the response they got when they asked for donations was overwhelming. They even got help from Walmart and Toys for Tots. We're live tonight in Paw Paw. Station Mulaney, News Channel 3.
A Kalamazoo Christmas dinner tradition continues thanks to the generosity of a local restaurant and the help of a dedicated team of volunteers. News Channel 3's Amy Hybels joining us now live in the newsroom with the story. Amy, it looked good.
Kate, the Blue Dolphin restaurant in Kalamazoo served nearly 1,800 free hot Christmas dinners. Nearly 800 of them were prime rib dinners. Even more remarkable are the team of volunteers who make this happen every year.
What would you like?
This is Tim Kretzinger's 26th year of volunteering to help the Stamos family serve Christmas dinner. The tradition, which began at the Rex Cafe just 1 block over, continues today at the family's Blue Dolphin restaurant.
Families that have come here for 5, 6, even 10 years. And it's always nice to see them grow and progress, and they're always very thankful.
And you're going to follow the woman. Okay, well, here's 2.
Families like Jonathan Childress and his 4-year-old daughter Alyssa are thankful they have a place to enjoy Christmas dinner with others on the holiday.
It's important for us to be able to get out and do the family thing.
That sucker out in short order.
Bill Coscarelli is manning dinner preparations in the kitchen, readying the prime rib for the guests seated in the dining room and boxed dinners for the Rickman House and delivery to Ministry with Community. It's a role he's relished for about 30 years.
I don't think any of us would know what else to do on Christmas morning if we weren't in here slinging hash.
Hot meal's getting cold. Let's go, guys.
This is David Wonderland's 9th year volunteering. He considers it a privilege.
Every Christmas, I ask myself why I only do this once a year. It's a really good feeling.
This year, the Blue Dolphin restaurant had 120 volunteers who helped make this day happen. They say the Christmas tradition, which is in its 36th year, will continue next year. Reporting live in the newsroom, Amy Hybels, News Channel 3.
The President and First Lady wished Americans a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays while thanking our brave troops for their service.
In just a few days, our combat mission in Afghanistan will be over. Our longest war will come to a responsible end. And that gives us an opportunity to step back and reflect upon all that these families have given us. We're able to gather with family and friends because our troops are willing to hug theirs goodbye and step forward to serve. After a long day, we can come home because they're willing to leave their families and deploy. We can celebrate the holidays because they're willing to miss their own.
And so as our troops continue to transition back home, back to our businesses, our schools, our congregations, and our communities, it's up to all of us to serve them as well as they've served us.
The President and First Lady asked everyone to take some time this holiday season to visit joiningforces.gov to learn how to give back to the men and women in uniform who have sacrificed for all of us.
Governor Rick Snyder and his wife, Sue, are sending their holiday greetings to Michiganders tonight, wishing them a happy holiday season and urging to keep in mind those less fortunate than themselves and those who serve in the military.
What a great time of year to be in Michigan. And it's just not about decorations and parties. It's a season of joy and a time with our loved ones. It gives us a chance to step back from our busy lives and appreciate all that we have. As we celebrate, let's be sure to help the less fortunate. And let's remember those in uniform who are away from home defending our freedoms.
We hope you and your family have a happy holiday season, and we wish you all the best in the coming year.
Governor Snyder is now looking at dozens of bills passed by the legislature last week. Several of them died in the lame duck session and will have to be reintroduced when the next session begins in the new year. Some of the key bills include updating Michigan's civil rights law to prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, forming a new statewide evaluation system for public school teachers and administrators, also legalizing medical marijuana products that are alternatives to smoking pot. Legislation making it a criminal act to pressure women into having an abortion. Michigan lawmakers are scheduled to be back in session on January 14th.
After years of declining population, Michigan finally seems to be on track toward growth again. That's according to the state's demographer. The U.S. Census reported this month that Michigan's population increased by a thin 0.1% to 9.9 million people in 2014. This is Michigan's third straight increase. Despite that increase, though, Michigan has dropped to 10th the most populous state this year as North Carolina jumped to number 9. And the number of people moving to Michigan continues to trail the number migrating elsewhere, with births accounting for the slight increase. 9 Michigan communities and 1 state recreation facility have been recommended to share more than $930,000 in federal grants. And the State Department of Natural Resources says the Land and Water Conservation Fund grants will support efforts to provide improved outdoor recreation opportunities. West Michigan areas receiving those funds are Allegan, South Haven, Muskegon County, and Ottawa County.
Once you're done with gift giving today, there's still a chance to give the gift of life tomorrow. How you can participate in a blood drive and get a free movie ticket for your efforts.
In the outlook, and warmer temperatures too, but rain is on the way for the first half of the weekend. All of your weather is next.
I'm Staff Sergeant Ebony Reams in Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. I want to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to my Aunt Christella and my dad, Eric.
Holiday event at Cole Nissan. When you act now, choose from Southwest Michigan's best selection of Pathfinders and Muranos. Your choice, just $249 a month, or get up to $8,000 off. The Nissan Holiday Event at Cole Nissan. Don't miss it.
We have the best old ship that ever sailed the sea. Over 200 channels of free HD. Captain hogs the remote, but that's okay. We watch on any screen with Spectrum Triple Play. Spectrum TV, $29.99. 844-321-2999. Internet faster than the ocean wind. No slowdowns when I post and send. We all stream content from the boat. Tweeting selfies. Hey, does this thing float? Spectrum Internet, $29.99. 844-321-2999.
We call our maidens back on the shore. Unlimited talk and fees no more.
Can chat all we want from afar. To Spectrum Triple Play, we say R. Spectrum Voice, $29.99. 844-321-2999. 844-321-2999.
The after Christmas sale at Art Van Pure Sleep will make history with the lowest mattress prices of the year, 50% off. Plus, take up to an extra 25% off your mattress set purchase. Plus, 0% for 50 months. Plus, a free TV and free delivery. Nobody beats our prices. Supportopedic mattress sets, $99 any size. Tempur-Pedic starts at $21 a month. Only at Art Van Pure Sleep, the Great Night Sleep Store.
It's the Nissan Holiday Event at Cole Nissan. Get huge holiday savings on new Nissans, like our best selection ever of 2015 New Body Style Rogue. Now available with 0% financing plus a $500 rebate. The Nissan Holiday Event at Cole Nissan. Don't miss it.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from our family at News Channel 3 to yours.
Now, Keith Thompson with your Severe Weather Center forecast.
Quiet night for us here in West Michigan. You know, last night at this time, of course, we were looking at that rain-snow mix, a bit of a slush out there, but that fast-moving storm quickly out of our area didn't really leave too much of a mess behind. And tonight, even a few breaks in the clouds, partial clearing with low temperatures overnight near freezing, which is warmer than average. And speaking of warmer, how about a warmer Friday? We'll have a mix of sun and clouds with highs in the lower to middle 40s. Warmer, wetter weather coming in here for Saturday, too. Now, our temperature trend over the next couple of days moving up. Typical high in the mid-30s, but we're actually going to be making our way into the 40s, and that will be followed by a downward trend to our temps. So warmer, then colder air. You see our average high 33. We'll be well above that tomorrow and Saturday, and then we dip below that. Tuesday's high of 25. We might finally be talking about some lake effect snow, and we haven't done that this month. Well, tomorrow, as you see, 43, 46 on Saturday, up into the mid-40s with that chance for rain, and then Sunday back to some sun. Right now, 35 in Kalamazoo under partly cloudy skies. Winds out of the south-southwest at 8. It's been a bit breezy today in the wake of that system that brought us last night's mess, now moving away. Our winds will be stabilizing tonight, coming in out of the south at about 10, and that will help to hold up our temps. Speaking of the temperatures, right now a very narrow range, mid-30s to upper 30s. Everybody tucked in between 34 in Battle Creek, Lansing, and Grand Rapids, and 38 degrees in Holland and Muskegon. It's also 34 in Sturgis. Live Doppler radar is all quiet on our 100-mile scan after a busy night last night. Nothing to track here, and here's why. Watch Storm Tracker. As we zoom out just a bit, you'll see not only is it quiet here in West Michigan, and the end of the animation, you'll see some of that clearing working its way in from Illinois, Indiana, right here in West Michigan, but really area-wide. There just isn't a lot happening. And again, for this time of year, for this snapshot, this part of the country, there's usually a lot going on. So it is strangely quiet, but it really has been for much of the month of December, certainly in our neighborhood anyway. Skies tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, 32 degrees. Tomorrow we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. It will be warmer with a high of 43. Winds out of the south at 10 to 15. Let's check in with your Consumers Credit Union 7-day forecast. There's that rain chance on Saturday, then it gets quiet again. And then with colder air coming in here, Tuesday and Wednesday, we could see some snow showers, maybe even a little bit of lake effect. For now, it doesn't look impressive, but at least it's something to talk about. in the Weather Center, we haven't had much to talk about except what's going on in the newsroom.
Is that why I saw solitaire on your computer earlier today? Is that why?
You're getting really good at that, though. At this point, right? Thinking about going pro.
The month of December, exactly.
He's an expert.
Crosswords, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it'll pick up soon, but it looks like we're going to finish the month of December on a pretty quiet note, which was so odd, seeing as how we had so much snow in November.
Well, we can focus on football rather than driving.
That's a good idea.
I like that.
And of course, it's always great weather to watch football on News Channel 3.
And you don't need snow to...
Nice segue.
You like
Very
that?
good play.
Slid that little in.
All right. Thanks, Keith. Dreams of a white Christmas, as Keith has said, are crushed tonight as this mild weather continues to hold steady. Oh, we went to the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids looking into this wacky weather patterns we've been having. And meteorologists say that we're not seeing any snow because cold air meant for Michigan is bottled up in northern Canada. Also, a small amount of El Nino is at play here. Try not to be too blue about the green Christmas that we're having, though.
Christmas can vary quite a bit in Michigan. We were just looking at it yesterday where there's been, I think, 11 or 12 Christmases where we've had a green Christmas in the past 50 years.
And as Keith has mentioned, December is on track to be the least snowiest December on record in West Michigan. Compare that to November. Last month was the snowiest November that we've ever had.
Michigan Blood would like to invite you to give from the heart this season. Tomorrow, head to the Donor Center on East Millam Avenue in Portage, and you could save someone's life. As a thank you, Michigan Blood will give anyone who attempts to donate a free movie ticket voucher. The Portage Center is open from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday, December 26th. Right now, there is a big need for O-negative blood. So if you are O-negative, you might want to head in there. For more information, you can go to our website at wwmt.com.
Well, coming up next, we've got to look back at the year in local sports. Andy Pepper has more on the Lawrence football team, Derek Jeter, and the St. Phil volleyball team, just to name a few, in this year's jam-packed Christmas extravaganza. That's next.
When you see breaking news happen, call the News Channel 3 Breaking News Hotline at 1-800-875-3333 or email us breakingnews3@wwmt.com. Off right with Kirk Mason, Marcy Koberger, and Jeff Porter.
Your mornings are looking brighter.
On News Channel 3, you won't miss a thing.
Join Kirk, Marcy, and Jeff weekday mornings starting at 4:30 on News Channel 3.
It's the model year end event at Cole Crum Chevrolet. Only 7 money-saving minutes south of I-94. Lease a 2014 Chevrolet Cruze LT. Sign and drive for just $199 a month. At Cole Crum Chevrolet, we put you in the driver's seat.
Stock up on your favorite outdoor brands at the Cabela's After Christmas Clearance. Spend $75 and get $20 in Cabela's bucks. Save up to 50% on our huge selection of hunting apparel, winter footwear, and outerwear. Plus, save up to 60% on select men's and women's base layers. Thinking of spring? Purchase any 2014 boat package and get a Cabela's gift card worth up to $1,000. Hurry in and save big bucks at the Cabela's After Christmas Clearance. Now through Sunday.
Shop Watson's after Christmas sale for incredible savings of up to 40, 50, even 70% off on above ground pools, slate pool tables, bar stools, wood bars, and more. Plus, get 18 months interest-free financing only at Watson's.
Heritage Chevrolet is tackling high prices during the Touchdown Showdown sales event. You can save on our entire lineup of Chevy vehicles. Go long with a 2015 Chevy Equinox for just $219 a month, or make a play with up to $9,500 in total savings on a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 double cab. Get into the zone with huge discounts and your best deal of the season. Drive in for the win, drive out for the savings during the Touchdown Showdown sales event, only at Heritage Chevrolet.
Next wheel.
I love to dance. I'll probably show you how to shimmy.
Tell the truth, do I look like a shimmier?
I think you can shimmy well.
Will Santa Pat come down the chimney? Find out next wheel. Tonight at 7 on News Channel 3.
It's the Silverado year-end event going on now at Cole Crum Chevrolet. 7 money-saving minutes south of I-94. Save over $9,500 on remaining 2014 Chevrolet Silverados. At Cole Crum Chevrolet, we put you in the driver's seat.
On Jeopardy!
Merry Christmas to you, one and all. Which of these 3 players will get an extra Christmas present by winning the game and going home with a lot of cash?
Find out tonight at 7:30 on News Channel 3. Now Andy Pepper with tonight's sports on News Channel 3's Live at 6.
2014 was the year a NASCAR star came to Kalamazoo, and a Kalamazoo baseball star called it quits. It was a year that included Row the Boat, NJIT, an 8-man football title, and a 9th straight volleyball championship. We've got all that and more in this year's bonus-sized Christmas extravaganza.
I'm not going to lie, it's been a tough year.
Richardson is safe. Derek Jeter.
First, Derek Jeter retired.
Playoff hockey, it's supposed to be tough.
And then my longtime boss, who started at News 3 the same year Jeter debuted, called it quits as well. I thought my spirits would be raised during the holidays, but my friends just laughed at me when I picked out this little tree.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown.
So I went bigger. But apparently, bigger is not always better.
A lot of sap in here.
And a ground ball to third. You'd think the sports world would cheer me up, but the Tigers came up short yet again in the playoffs.
Shot blocked.
The Pistons just keep getting worse.
Wow!
And speaking of hoops, Michigan lost to NJIT. What's an NJIT?
For Carter for three and the lead.
And not to be outdone, Michigan State was upset by 1-8 Texas Southern.
Immediately, my feet began to sweat.
I mean, the only thing worse than that was the pajamas my mother got me for Christmas.
Everybody come out quick for the lights.
Look, I've tried to get out of this funk. I put up some very understated Christmas lights. I mixed up some really tasty eggnog. And I was in a great mood this morning after finally getting an official Red Ryder Carbine Action 200-shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock and this thing which tells time. But then...
Oh, my God, I shot my eye out.
But you know what? 2014 wasn't all bad.
Reggie Bush.
The Lions are headed to Lambeau Field for a showdown with the Pack. And row the boat. The WMU football team had the best turnaround in the country.
Jeremy's got a hole.
Michigan State is headed to its very first Cotton Bowl.
Don't overthink this game of football.
And Michigan is getting a new head coach. Eventually, I think.
It's carol singers.
The important thing to remember is that Christmas is about love, actually. I mean, my wife and I, that's not us, had a baby. That is her. And pretty soon, she'll be talking.
All I want is what I have coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
Okay, enough talking.
All right.
The first thing I'm going to teach her is to never, ever accept a triple dog dare. The second is how she was born the day WMU played in the NCAA tournament for the first time in 10 years. But that's not the only good thing that's happened since March. The Lawrence Tigers won the 8-man state football title. And Battle Creek St. Phil decided that 8 wasn't enough.
Again, it's my first time here, so it's a neat opportunity for me to see if I can stack up against the local guys.
Kyle Busch took the checkered at Kalamazoo Speedway. Kalamazoo got a brand new baseball team. The Broncos hockey team is maturing before our eyes. And the K-Wings, Sam Fatorik, set a league record for games played.
He's an angry elf.
I'm not angry. I'm excited about Hackett Catholic's state championship golf team and our 2 state tennis champs, Portage Northern's Stu Sell and K Christian's Audrey Bauma.
We have bitten the trees hard.
You know what? My heart is no longer 2 sizes too small. I'm ready to embrace the season. Maybe even belt out a song.
All I want for Christmas.
Wow, I have a great voice for a 10-year-old girl. It's not Potter, it's Pepper.
I never thought it was such a bad little tree.
So, from our family to yours,
Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree.
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
It's so heartwarming.
I wanted to get Shane Whittington in with the Pacers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't squeeze Shane in, but wanted to give him some props.
Stop trying to avoid this. As soon as we heard the quote from Christmas Story about the Red Ryder BB gun, I said, how many times did it take you to get that right? Because that's incredible.
It's impressive.
He said take one. He said take one.
It's an official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock, and this thing tells time.
That's incredible.
Toss to break. Because
all right, toss to break. That's it. We'll be right back.
At News Channel 3, we wish you the happiest of holidays.
West Michigan weather can be brutal, and only Severe Weather Center 3 has the high-tech tools to stay ahead of the storm.
We have the most powerful live Doppler radar in West Michigan, allowing us to break it down.
Plus, we have the most experienced team of meteorologists to back it up, all for your safety.
When every second matters, you can trust us
to give you the most accurate information.
So stay with our team.
Experience and technology. That's what Severe Weather Center 3 delivers. Be in the know before you go with News Channel 3's up-to-the-minute school closing alert system. Go to WWMT.com and register for free alerts to be sent directly to you. News Channel 3's school closing alert system is sponsored by Educational Community Credit Union.
Crispy bacon, Canadian bacon, and pepper bacon. Papa Murphy's large bacon pizza, just $10. Try it as a fresh pan for just $1 more. Fresh made, fresh baked, fresh craving. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
In the Christmas Classic, It's a Wonderful Life, donations help a man in need. Here in Michigan, Michigan Blood Donors help save Bree Town.
2 years ago, doctors told us Bree had leukemia. She got a bunch of blood transfusions, and in February, a marrow transplant.
And now I'm cancer-free.
Attend to donate at Michigan Blood in Portage December 26th and receive a free Fandango movie ticket. For more information, go to miblood.org.
Give from the heart and save somebody like Bree.
Thank you, Michigan Blood Donors. It's a wonderful life.
In 2014, News Channel 3 had you covered.
It spread super quick.
Stay in their homes, keep the doors locked.
Bree was flying. This very emotional case is just beginning.
Temperatures hit dangerous lows.
Well, this is probably the coldest we've seen.
You had some other options other than what happened.
He decided when he wanted to leave.
They're going to be charged with adult crimes.
Why are you running away from us?
In 2015, stay with News Channel 3. Your mornings are busy, and News Channel 3 has you covered with Kirk Mason.
I'm excited to be bringing you developing and breaking news to start your day.
Marcy Coburn.
We'll deliver live reports, up-to-the-minute traffic information, and we'll break down the day's big events.
Jeff Porter.
And with your weather on the ones, you can count on Severe Weather Center 3 to get you prepared for whatever weather comes your way.
Your mornings are looking brighter.
On News Channel 3, you won't miss a thing.
Get ready to wake up with Kirk, Marcy, and Jeff every weekday morning starting at 4:30.
Well, it looks like tonight we'll see a partly cloudy night. Overnight low temperatures will be dipping into the 30s tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds.